Welcome to Creative World. In this video, we will solve Chapter 2 Learning Assessment E2.33. While solving this problem, we will be using Kirchhoff's current law. According to Kirchhoff's current law, sum of all entering and leaving currents on a node inside an electrical network is always equal to 0. We also will be using Kirchhoff's voltage law. According to Kirchhoff's voltage law, sum of all supplied and dropped voltage inside a closed loop circuit is always equal to 0. In this scenario, Ohm's law will also be used. According to Ohm's law, voltage across any resistance R is always equal to the product of current through that resistance and the value of resistance. We also will be using electrical power formula. Basic electrical power formula is voltage multiplied by current. Now move towards the problem. Learning assessment E2.33. If 3 ampere current source supplies 12 watt, then find Vs and power supplied by 10 volt source in given below figure. This is the circuit diagram of given problem. We have to find the value of voltage Vs in this circuit and power of this 10 volt source. So without wasting time, let's proceed towards the solution. Power of this current source is provided in this scenario, that is 12 watt. We can find voltage across this current source because current is given and power is given. We will utilize the power formula, that is P equal to VI, and voltage will be equal to P divided by I. Here P is power and I is current. Enter the values. Power of this current source is 12 watt and the value of current is 3 ampere. Solve this equation to find the voltage across this constant current source, that is 4 volt. In this scenario, another point is also given that this current source is supplying power of 12 watt. So in order to supply power from this current source, the current should leave from positive terminal. The current leaving terminal will be taken with positive sign and current entering terminal will be taken with negative sign. We can also add calculated voltage across this constant current source, that is 4 volt. Now this same current is also flowing from this 4 ohm resistance because of series connection, and current entering terminal will be taken with positive sign and current leaving terminal will be taken with negative sign according to passive sign convention theory. So using Ohm's law, we can calculate voltage across this 4 ohm resistance as well. Voltage across this 4 ohm resistance will be V equal to I multiplied by R. I is 3 ampere and value of resistance is 4 ohm. So voltage across this resistance will be 3 multiplied by 4, that is 12 volt. Now we can place this calculated voltage across this 4 ohm resistance, 12 volt, with this polarity. This is a closed loop. We can implement Kirchhoff's voltage law inside this loop to find voltage across this 4 ohm resistance. First, we will identify the direction of current. We are taking this current direction in clockwise because of this constant current source direction. Voltage polarity across this 4 ohm resistance will be according to the direction of this current. Current entering terminal will be taken with positive sign and current leaving terminal will be taken with negative sign. KVL equation for this closed loop circuit will be, we will start from this constant current source. Current entering terminal is negative, so the voltage across this constant current source will be taken with minus sign, minus 4. Next is 4 ohm resistance. Current entering terminal is positive, so voltage across this 4 ohm resistance will be taken with positive sign. Move towards next 4 ohm resistance. Current entering terminal is also positive, so voltage across this 4 ohm resistance will also be taken with positive sign. Right now we don't have the value of voltage, so we have labeled this voltage as V4 ohm. In this equation, subtract 4 from 12 and place this plus 8 on other hand side of equal to calculate the value of V4 ohm, that is minus 8 volt. Minus sign with voltage value is indicating that we have taken wrong direction of voltage across this 4 ohm resistance. Actual polarity of voltage is opposite to the assumed polarity. So we have updated the actual polarity of voltage across this 4 ohm resistance and also add voltage value across this resistance, that is 8 volt. Now we can calculate current through this 4 ohm resistance. Voltage across this resistance is calculated. Resistance value is already given. We can use Ohm's law to calculate current through this resistance. V equal to IR and I will be equal to V divided by R. 8 divided by 4, the answer will be 2 ampere. The direction of current will be from left to right because current entering terminal is taken with positive sign. Modify the circuit with calculated values. This branch current is 3 ampere and current from this branch is 2 ampere. These two currents are adding on this node. We can calculate current of this branch as well because voltage across this branch is given 10 volt. Because of parallel connection, same voltage will be appearing across this 5 ohm resistance. Value of resistance is already given. We can calculate its current, that will be I equal to V divided by R. I equal to 10 divided by 5 and the value of current will be 2 ampere. Now the direction of current from this 5 ohm resistance will be from upward to downward. At this stage we have identified and calculated these three branch currents along with their directions. So we can implement Kirchhoff's current law on this node to calculate the value and direction of current through this branch. Place the entering and leaving currents into the Kirchhoff's current law equation. These two currents are entering on this node, so both currents will be taken with positive sign. This 2 ampere current is leaving from this node, so it will be taken with minus sign. Similar case will be with this branch current. This branch current is labeled as I and it is assumed that current I is leaving from this node. In this equation we only have one variable, that is I, so place I on other hand side of equal to calculate its value. So 3 ampere current will be leaving from this node. 10 volt will be appearing across this 5 ohm resistance with same polarity because of parallel connection. Now modify the circuit according to calculated values. 3 ampere current from this branch is entering on this node, 2 ampere from this branch is entering, 2 ampere is leaving from this node and 3 ampere is leaving from this node. Voltage across 5 ohm resistance is 10 volt. Voltage across 4 ohm resistance is 8 volt. Now we can implement Kirchhoff's voltage law in this closed loop to calculate voltage across 6 ohm resistance. In this closed loop, the direction of current is assumed to be clockwise. So voltage polarity across this 6 ohm resistance will be current entering terminal is positive and leaving terminal is negative. Now implement Kirchhoff's voltage law in this closed loop circuit to calculate voltage across this 6 ohm resistance, that is labeled as V. We will start from this 6 ohm resistance. Current entering terminal is positive, so voltage across 6 ohm resistance will be taken with positive sign. Move to 4 ohm resistance. Current entering terminal is positive, so its voltage will also be taken with positive sign, plus 8 volt. And the last element 5 ohm resistance, current entering terminal is positive, so voltage of this resistance will be also taken with positive sign, plus 10 volt is equal to 0. Now add these constants together and place them on the other hand side of equal to calculate the value of V, that is minus 18 volt. Here minus is indicating that we have taken wrong direction of current. The actual direction of current is opposite to the assumed direction. Actual direction of current is counterclockwise. So the polarity of this voltage should be opposite to the assumed polarity. Actual polarity is plus on this terminal and negative on this terminal, and the value of voltage across this 6 ohm resistance is 18 volt. Now we have the value of voltage along with their polarity across this 6 ohm resistance. We can calculate its current. Current through 6 ohm resistance will be V divided by R, that is 3 ampere, and the direction of current will be from upward to downward because the current entering terminal is taken with positive sign. Update the circuit according to new calculated values. 3 ampere current is entering on this node from this branch and 5 ampere is entering from this branch. So the cumulative current on this branch will be 8 ampere. This same current with same direction will also flow from this 3 ohm resistance. So current entering terminal will be taken with positive sign and current leaving terminal will be taken with negative sign. We can calculate voltage across this 3 ohm resistance, that is V equal to I multiply by R. Current is 8 ampere and value of resistance is 3 ohm. So voltage across this 3 ohm resistance will be 24 volt. Modify the circuit according to calculated values. Because this is a closed loop circuit, we can implement Kirchhoff's voltage law in this circuit to calculate the value of Vs. We will assume the direction of current in clockwise and start writing Kirchhoff's voltage law equation from this Vs. Current entering terminal is negative, so Vs will be taken with negative sign. On this 3 ohm resistance, current entering terminal is positive, so voltage across this 3 ohm resistance will be taken with positive sign. Similar case will be with 6 ohm resistance, current entering terminal is positive, so voltage across this 6 ohm resistance will be taken with positive sign. Now place this Vs on the other hand side of equal to make it positive. Add these values together to calculate the value of Vs, that is 42 volt. We have calculated the value of Vs. Now we will move towards 10 volt source. In order to calculate its power, we should have two parameters. One is voltage, other one is current. Voltage as well as current of this source is calculated, so we can find its power. Using power basic formula, P equal to V multiplied by I. Voltage is 10 volt and current is 3 ampere. Here current is entering from positive terminal, that's why we have taken this current with positive sign. So the power of this 10 volt source will be 30 watt, and instead of supplying power, this voltage source is absorbing power. So this was the end of learning assessments of chapter 2. In coming video, we will start discussing exercise problems of chapter 2. So stay tuned with Creative World. Thank you. See you again in next video.